Hey, today is Saturday, September 11th. 20 years. Um, Seems hard to believe, huh? Uh, Anyways, to move right on to a lighter note, this is the stuff that I picked up earlier this week. Various things happened. I didn't get a chance to do this until today. Um, we'll get right to it. This I did not buy this week. This was sent. I had delivered this week. This is Rob Haynes, number 22, by Randy Ronaldo, a good friend, a comic book artist, and a writer. This is his creation. Rob Haynes. Rob's the international investigator, security person, and this is actually an adventure about his father during World War II. So it's pretty cool. I highly recommend the series. Very much inspired by like Steve Canyon, Terry and the Pirates, that sort of thing. For the more comic strip than comic book. But you know, some are a bit darker, some are very light. Randy has a lot of fun with the character, putting him in different situations. So I highly recommend that. You'll check it out. That's a worldcomicsgroup.com. We got Static, season 1, number 3. Looking at the early years of Static. And did they change his costume a bit, or he just lose his hat? I don't know. We'll see what happens. We got Black Hammer Reborn, number 3. Black Hammer's daughter trying to get the gang back together. We got Savage Avengers, number 24. New Mutants, number 21. And as I've said, this is the only Mutants-related book that I'm picking up. We got Undiscovered Country, number 15, which I believe has been picked up by a streaming service. But again, a lot of books are picked up or licensed, but never see the light of day. We got Elric, The Dreaming City, number 2. Long-time Michael Moorcock, Elric fan. Highly recommend those if you're into sword and sorcery type of things. Elric, Elric is not an easy character to cheer for. Since he can be pretty bloodthirsty, and especially his sword, which the only reason that keeps him alive is the sword to kill and draw blood. So, yeah. Watch out if you're his friend. We got Tank as number 3 from Bad Idea. Which is interesting because it continues to be, you can only buy, at least the comic books, at least the shops abiding by the rules, you're only supposed to buy 1 copy per customer. You gotta check around. We got Defenders, number 2. And we got The Mother of Galactus, kind of a play on The Mother of Monsters. I happen to like this book. I know there are some people who don't care for it. It's like they like the art, but they're not particularly crazy about the story. So that's up to them. We got Justice League Infinity #3. Really is cool seeing some of these Elseworld characters confronting each other. We got the Nice House on the Lake #4. Nice little mystery type of thing if you're into, like Agatha Christie, things like that. It's a bit darker and more graphic than Christie, but that'll sort of give you the vibe. A number of characters are invited to a friend's house, and once they get there, discover that there's more to it than just a reunion. We got Infinite Frontier. Hold on a second. #6. I actually missed #5. I was away. Apparently, it wasn't pulled. And I think what the problem is with, I don't add a lot of the limited series to my pull list. So in a way, it's my own fault. But Kenny over at Nuclear is going to get me issue #5. So I'm holding off reading that one right now. We got Trover Saves the Universe. And this is by Tess Stone, who's a co-creator of Rick and Morty. You can see similarities, although it's it's very dialogue heavy. So be warned. Rick and Morty, there's a lot of pratfalls, stuff going on in the background, things like that. But this is, again, more dialogue heavy. And it's kind of taking a more, it's not all jokes. There's like darker things going on. But I like it. I quite like it. We got the Unbelievable Unteens, also from the Black Hammer universe. And it's like, what happened to the Unteens? Where are they? Again, nice dark, supernatural mystery type of thing. We got The Lot. And this is another one from Bad Idea. I think the only one I'm not getting from Bad Ideas was Olivia or something like that. So I can't even talk about that one. But I do like the Bad Idea books. The way they distribute them is odd, and the first one sort of blew up in their face. And here we have a book I know nothing about, just that it's written by Jeff Lemire, and it's the Maze book. And it looks to be about a maze. And for those of you who don't know, Lemire is also an artist, and he both writes and draws this particular book. He has kind of a loose style, a lot of paints, a lot of use of very limited color pattern, very scratchy style, very surreal, but also very effective. Lemire is up there among my favorite creators currently. I mean, he can do stuff for the big two, but he also comes out with this brilliant stuff on his own through Image, I believe, right? Yeah. Oh, Dark Horse, my bad. Through Dark Horse. I think he's also done stuff for Image. On his own. So there are no rules apply. And even though his DC and Marvel work is really good, the stuff that he does, the creator-owned stuff, you can tell there's more of him in there. And rightly so. Rightly so. I think that's it. Once again, I seem to have come into contact with folks who have COVID. I was tested yesterday. I'm waiting on the results. So right now, I don't know if I contacted this here or in Reno. Although I got back from Reno last Sunday, so almost a week ago, I have no symptoms, so I don't know. I have been vaccinated, but we'll see. One reason I was concerned is I was talking to someone who wasn't feeling well. They've been tested, they got their results back, and they're COVID free. I've been vaccinated, so we'll see what happens when I get my results. And I should know by next time, and remind me. I'll let you know. That's it for now. Again, it's September 11th. Just take a moment to think back on how we were on that day, and how for a brief time we were all united. It would like to be nice to see that once again, but unfortunately there were people who used the situation to split us rather than unite. So anyways, sorry to end on a dumb note. Take care of yourself, wear your mask, get vaccinated. Peace out.